Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Stacy and I'm so happy to see you here today. If you are new to my channel, I am a Twitch streamer, I am a nerd, I am a cat mom, I'm a lover of all animals, and I love learning new things. And the entire purpose of my channel is for me to broaden my horizons in the realm of music and to listen to songs, bands, and artists I have never heard before. And so today we are continuing our Pink Floyd journey by listening to a song called High Hopes. I'm super excited because I have been loving Pink Floyd. I've listened to 2 songs by Pink Floyd so far, and I have cried during both performances. I've really connected with this band and their music, and it's just been really amazing to hear them for me. I'm so happy I am on this journey to discover new music because I would have never have known Pink Floyd if it wasn't for you guys recommending them to me. So thank you guys for being here today. So just a little disclaimer before we begin, I am not a musically savvy person. So if I say something that is musically incorrect, feel free to correct me in the comments, so please be nice. I am just trying to learn and you guys have been the best educators and teachers. So thank you for this. So without further ado, let's get into the reaction. Okay, let's see what the band has in store for us today.
Right, I think we'll get straight on with it. This is called High Hopes.
Are those supposed to be like church bells?
Beyond the horizon of the place we lived when we were young, in a world of magnets and miracles, our thoughts strayed constantly and without boundary. The ringing of the division bell had begun. Along the long road and on down the causeway, do they still meet there by the cut? There was a ragged band that followed in our footsteps, running before time took our dreams away, leaving the myriad small creatures trying to tie us to the ground, to a life consumed by slow decay. The grass was green, the light was bright, with friends surrounding, the nights of wonder. Looking beyond the embers of bridges glowing behind us, to a glimpse of how green it was on the other side. Steps taken forwards, but sleepwalking back again, dragged by the force of some inner tide.
So just a few thoughts before we keep going. This song feels kind of nostalgic in a way. The lyrics he sings makes me feel nostalgic. It sounds very innocent, kind of like a childhood story of some sort, perhaps. Just the lyrics that I have caught so far, I'm really also captured by the music being played. That bell is very haunting and just kind of I don't know. It makes me a little sad in some way, that bell playing in the background. It reminds me of church bells. And I don't know if that was what they were going for, but I don't know what else they could be going for. That's just the first thing I thought of. But wow, I love the way that David is singing. It's almost like he's talking and telling a story, but the chorus comes along and it just brings a wave of emotion with it. It's so on par for Pink Floyd from everything I've experienced with them so far. It's just all of a sudden you just feel a wave of emotion just overcome you when a certain part of the song starts playing. And yeah, the same thing is happening with this song. I really like how it's being told. It's very different than the songs I've heard from them so far. So let's keep going and see how this keeps playing out.
And by the force of some inner tide, at a higher altitude, with a flag unfurled, we reach the dizzy heights of that dreamed of world.
Wow. Love that guitar. Wow. Those bells still going. Yu wants to say hi.
Encumbered forever by desire and ambition, there's a hunger still unsatisfied. Our weary eyes still stray to the horizon, though down this road we've been so many times. The grass was greener, the light was brighter, the taste was sweeter, the nights of wonder, with friends surrounded, the dawn is glowing, the waters are flowing, the endless river, forever and ever.
Oh gosh. His guitar solos always get me. Well, are we surprised that I'm crying, or are we not surprised at this point? I'm just. It's something about the way he plays his guitars, something about the way the music is composed. It's just every time the guitar solo just comes up, I'm just overcome with emotion. It's just instant. I was doing my best to hold in the tears this time. I couldn't hold it in. It is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Like, I'm not afraid to show my emotion, but at the same time, I hope it just doesn't get old. Like, I don't want to be crying at every Pink Floyd song, because at this point it's a 3 for 3. Like, oh my god, they just have me at a chokehold. They're just so good, and I just adore them so much. I think what really got me was just the end. That solo just like grabbed me by the heart and just squeezed me. That's what it felt like. I was like, okay, you know what? I'm doing good. Like, I'm on the verge of tears, like, throughout that entire solo. But I was like, I don't think I'm going to cry this time. Then all of a sudden, just at the end, that piercing solo just comes in out of nowhere, and it just feels like a whole spear kind of dagger in my stomach. It was just amazing. It's just, I didn't expect it. Like, I really loved that solo. I love every single solo I've heard so far from David and Pink Floyd. It's just, wow, what a song that was. I really enjoyed it from beginning to end. Like I said, I really like the storytelling sort of aspect David had with his singing, or his lyrics at the beginning or before the chorus. I don't even know what that is called. Is that called the bridge? I really enjoyed that, where he was kind of talking and telling a story. And the chorus comes in. It's a very interesting sounding chorus, but I really like it. It captivated me from the beginning. As soon as I heard it, I was very invested in the story that they were telling. You know, the song was talking about nights of wonder, and the grass is always greener, and when they were younger, and the lights are brighter, and things like that. And so it made me believe that this song is about, you know, maybe child innocence, you know, growing up, and kind of losing that childhood innocence that you had as you get older. The end of that guitar solo kind of sounds like a cry for fonder times from the past, because we all know growing up older and getting older is always not the most fun and can be daunting and stressful. So maybe that song is looking back on the past towards simpler times where things were just easier and happier, and there wasn't so much going on. And I think we've all had moments like that. And this is just my opinion. Maybe this song isn't exactly about that. Maybe that song is totally about something different. But with just the lyrics I did hear, that's what I am gathering from it. The song ultimately made me feel nostalgic. It made me long for simpler times like my childhood. It was very haunting in a way, which I love. I love when music can take me back to a place and make me think about emotions I may not have thought about in a minute, or make me feel emotions I haven't felt in a minute. And Pink Floyd has done that 3 times in a row now. So it's safe to say that this band really hits me deep and hits me emotionally. It's just the way that they compose their music, just the lyrics, the guitar solos at the end, like they are just in sync, and the perfection that they are just strikes me, and it does something to me. Clearly, I've never really felt this with a band before, and I think I've said that before. I don't think I've ever had a band have such a emotional chokehold on me like they have. They have just been so therapeutic and cathartic to me. I think it's just incredible how this band is able to display so much emotion through their music, especially that guitar solo. David, every time he has played his guitar, I've totally just teared up and lost it in some cases, but he just shows so much emotion. His guitar exudes emotion, and I really appreciate that. I feel like it's really hard as a musician to do that and to have so many people feel what you are playing, and he just does it so well. And I've seen through your guys' comments that you feel the exact same way too. It's just inherently what he does to us. He just knows how to do that. And I think, for one, that is incredible. I don't know any other musician that has done that to me personally. I also love how many different instruments they incorporate into their songs. This song had a gong, it had bells that were playing throughout the entire song. And it was really interesting how David was doing his guitar solo. It didn't look like a classic guitar that, you see anybody play. He was kind of playing it like that. I don't know what that was, but he was doing something like this, and I've never seen that before. So that was really interesting. If any of you guys can tell me more about that, I would really like to know. But again, I really like how they incorporate so many different instruments into their songs. I believe it was Comfortably Numb, where they had like a little like a little ding during the middle of the song, which I really like. It just brings different elements, different sounds to their wonderful music, and they put it all together in such an amazing, complete package for us. The thing about Pink Floyd is that they make me feel so many different emotions. Like, they will make me feel calm, but sad, but overwhelmed, but deep in thought, and pensive, but nostalgic, but also sad again. It's always just a roller coaster ride with them. And I just love that they make me feel so many different things at once through their music. I think it's such a testament to their talent and to their craft. They just know how to make people feel exactly what they want us to feel. And I think that takes true talent to do that. They put it so bluntly, yet so beautifully. And I think that is also a reason why I get emotional. It's just so beautiful to hear. It's so beautiful to listen to, but also haunting at the same time. It's like, oh, reality check a little bit, but it doesn't take away from the song when they say things like that at the same time. Sometimes when you hear something like that, you may get a little scared or fearful, but instead I feel calm and at peace. And I've always felt calm and at peace with Pink Floyd songs so far. I mean, I've only listened to 2, but they've just been such amazing experiences, and they've made me feel things I've never felt before with music, and I'm just at peace with it. And I think that's amazing. It's kind of heavenly a little bit. I'm like, is this what heaven's like? Pink Floyd music playing and making me cry, making me feel all these wonderful things. What I also love about Pink Floyd's music is that they're still very relevant today. I know these songs were made decades ago and also performed decades ago, but they're still very relevant today. And I think anyone from any decade could listen and relate to them and get emotional about them, because you could put this song in any era of time and it will still be relevant, and people will still have stresses and still be nostalgic of the past and see their youth go by and, slowly decaying and whatnot. So everyone goes through a cycle of life, and they put it just so beautifully in their music, especially this song. At the end of the day, this song is a little bit tragic, as it's saying you're longing for a feeling you once had that you can't get back. And I know we've all been there before, especially as adults going through everyday life, working day jobs and trying to get by and living the best life we can, maybe even raising kids for some of you. I'm just raising 2 cats, and that's even a lot for me. So it's interesting how they're able to kind of make the song relevant for anybody. But it makes me cry. At the end of the day, it makes us cry. A lot of us cry because it's so true. Truer words have never been sung to us before, especially so beautifully. But yes, I feel like we've all been there, where we have been longing for something and we just haven't been able to capture that feeling again. So they sing it beautifully, hauntingly, makes me sad, makes me happy, makes me peaceful. I don't know. It's kind of a convoluted set of emotions, but I'm doing my best to try to describe how I feel and how I think the song is. But if you guys have any other ideas or any other interpretations, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know what you think. When people say you don't actually just listen to Pink Floyd, you feel Pink Floyd, I think I've been experiencing that wholeheartedly. They have really changed my life for the better. Honestly, I've really enjoyed my journey listening to them on this channel. I refuse to listen to any other Pink Floyd song besides the ones I've already listened to until I react to them, because I just love reacting to them. I enjoy it so much, and I have met so many cool people in the process of it. The people who have joined my Patreon from the Pink Floyd videos have been amazing, and the Discord, just amazing. You guys have been awesome. So thank you for being here and seeing me cry a third time. I hope you don't get sick of it, because I have a feeling it's going to happen again. Like, this band just makes me feel so many things. Like, I just listen to what they're saying and I think about my life, and it just, yeah. The tears just come that way. It is what it is. So guys, I think that will do for today's reaction. Thank you again so much for watching. If you guys liked this video, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It really helps growing content creators like me. If you guys are interested in some of my other content, please be sure to check out the links in the description box. And if you guys are interested in my Twitch, please be sure to check me out at twitch.tv/StaceyRPG, where we have music themed streams and we listen to music all the time and we play video games and we talk about life, and you can see moments like this.
I only wanted a persimmon.
She wanted a persimmon? Aww. Wait, that's really cute actually. Someone give her a fucking persimmon. The link to my Twitch is also in the description box. One big huge shout out to my patrons. Thank you, patrons, for your contributions and your support and everything. You guys are seriously helping me possibly, hopefully one day quit my full-time desk day job and pursue content creation full-time. It is a huge dream of mine, and you guys are helping that dream come true. So thank you guys for your contributions and support. It really means the world to me. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.